The media frequently focuses on persons who escape jail because they are thought to pose a major threat to others. However, certain creatures deserve to be feared as much as, if not more than humans. Animals successfully escape zoos, shelters, and even pet stores more regularly than one might expect. Mistakes made by employees are the major cause of mishaps. However, there have been instances of individuals purposefully assisting in escapes, as well as some unusual, brilliant breakout strategies designed by the animals themselves. Although the majority of animal breakouts involve small and harmless critters, here's a video of some of the most frightening beasts who have escaped captivity. Eagle. In 1965, Goldie, a golden eagle, escaped from Regent's Park Zoo in London. After 5 years at the zoo, Goldie escaped as the cage was being cleaned. During its 12-day free reign, the eagle caused a nationwide sensation. Hundreds of calls and letters were submitted to the zoo offering capture suggestions. A crowd of over 1,000 people gathered to see eagle keepers, police, firefighters, and even a BBC reporter try to catch the bird. The Navy was also consulted on supplies such as nets and line-firing weapons. The deputy head keeper caught Goldie by luring the eagle with a dead rabbit tied to a rope. He carefully approached the bird and caught it with his bare hands. Goldie was confirmed unharmed and returned to the London Zoo, where attendance quadrupled in the following days. While it was free, the predatory bird ate a duck in the garden of the American Embassy to Britain and attacked 2 terriers, who were defended by members of the audience. Goldie successfully fled again in that year, but she was apprehended within 4 days. Python. Animals that escaped from confinement rarely inflict substantial harm before being recaptured. Unfortunately, this was not the case for an African rock python that escaped from a pet shop in Canada in 2013. The 4.3-meter, 14-foot snake strangled 2 young brothers, aged 5 and 7, after crawling into their chamber through a ventilation system. The kids were enjoying a sleepover at a friend's flat above a reptile ocean business in Campbellton, New Brunswick. Mr. Savoy, the friend's father and shop owner, discovered they're dead the next morning. His own son had slept in a different room and been uninjured. Savoy was astonished and stated that he thought of the children as his own. Crocodile. Crocodiles are perhaps one of the animals least likely to escape captivity. Their large bulk and poor mobility on land make it difficult for them to slip away undetected. However, it is difficult to foresee what will happen when Mother Nature becomes involved. Following a flood in southern Thailand in early 2017, no fewer than 10 crocodiles escaped from a zoo. Some of the crocodiles were up to 5 meters, 16.4 feet, long. According to reports, all deer and endangered bird species escaped. Authorities cautioned residents to exercise caution around deeper waters. Attempts to locate the reptiles were unsuccessful due to shifting water levels. The flood devastated nearly 1 million people, submerging dozens of towns and killing at least 18 people. Armed personnel helped to provide shelter, distribute emergency supplies, and evacuate flood victims. 2 helicopters were also deployed to give food to families stranded in their homes. Wolf. In January 2018, Berkshire wolf named Torak flooded the Wolf Conservation Trust's facility when severe winds damaged its enclosure. However, the sanctuary has suggested that the gate may have been purposefully left open. Torak was recaptured 6 hours later. According to police, the wolf traveled approximately 13 kilometers, 8 miles before being apprehended near a motorway. An animal capture expert who was tracking Torak stated that if the wolf had run onto the motorway, the police would have shot it. The sanctuary's founder, Teresa Palmer, assisted with the recapture. She speculated that someone may have left the fence open on purpose because many people do not believe in keeping animals caged. In a separate occurrence, a wolf who escaped the Cotswold Wildlife Park in 2017 was not so fortunate. Visitors to the Oxfordshire Park were advised to stay indoors when a 3-year-old wolf named Ember breached the surrounding fence. Staff attempted to tranquilize Ember, but the wolf was out of reach and near a busy road. Park officials explained their decision to shoot the wolf as a last resort. Earlier that year, Ember gave birth to 5 cubs, the park's first wolf in 47 years. Ember's death drew much outrage, but the Cotswold Wildlife Park maintained that there was no better way to safeguard the safety of tourists and the general public.